hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining my debut stream. I am super nervous, so I hope you can enjoy your time while I ramble through everything. Woo! I also just wanted to say thank you to Damon Reese for the follow, much appreciated. So I'll just get into something a little bit more comfortable before we get started. I thought it would be good for you to see me in a more humanesque form. So let me just get myself sorted and then we'll get started. Ta-da! This is me in my natural form. Okie dokie. So, hey, I'm Zilxari and welcome to my wonderful whimsical world. Since we're getting to know each other, I thought it would be good to see you both, there we go. There goes my nervousness. Good for you to see me in my human form as well as my more natural form. As mentioned like a zillion times, my name's Zilxari. I often find that my name is mispronounced, hence I've included a little breakdown for you. I'm also happy for you to refer to me as Ren. That is my Earth name. Otherwise, I don't really have any other nicknames at the moment. So my creation day was the 27th of May, a very long time ago. As my little inky cap has mentioned, we never ask a lady her age. That is not very nice, but I will allow you to know that my Earth essence is, or form, if you say, is 24. My Earth form is also 162 centimeters, and weight is not important, so I've just, you know, as a creature being, I change all the time, so this fluctuates in my form. And my original realm is Limbo, the Origin Forest. So that is where I have come from. Many humans may also know it as the Origin Forest, or maybe Limbo, the Forgotten Forest, whimsical forest, or really any amalgamation of any of those. I guess that's what happens when something has been around for so long and it accumulates all these different names. So let's go through some anatomy. I'm sure you're not familiar with all my extra fancy bits and bobs. My morphology is a little different to that of humans, so I thought it'd be useful to run through a few things. So my species, I am a Demyphel. How would I describe that you could understand? Maybe a mix between an angel, a demon, and a nymph. I must add though that I share these qualities with these creatures, but not really comparable to Demyphels. I have my lovely butterfly wings. They are quite strong and agile and flexible, like that of a bat. It has many movable joints, and the bonus of the bright colours to scare all the big scaries away is the bonus of having the bright colours like that of a butterfly. What's next? These are my vision processes. I think humans call these eyes. They allow me to see my surroundings, albeit my Earth form requires the use of vision spheres or occasionally vision stickers. I think here they're called glasses and contacts. So yes, lots of different terminology to learn. What else? I also have a magical marking. This is a soul symbol which ties me to the whimsical forest. It has bound me with. It has been bound to the skin with the ink from the sacred oak. She was the first tree to grow in what is now a very large expanse of the Forgotten Forest, and her spirit is what brought me to life many eons ago. I also have my lovely Hontenai, as they jiggle jiggle. These are very important for my communication with the whimsical forest and my fellow mushy companions. They help me sense hot and cold, or sometimes movement if it's close enough. And the bonus is they add as protection when I feel threatened, so they're not always squishy, which is nice. It's very, very nice. They can be very strong. And then I have my hearing fluffs. Humans call these ears, and they allow me to hear sound within a reasonable proximity. And my fluffs help me protect my ears so they don't get all sticky and icky with stuff from the surroundings. That's what happens when you live outside. It's very different here in the human realm. And then this one is my voice creator. This allows me to communicate with you, although I don't think it's quite the same from my end. Apparently humans call these vocal cords or reed instruments. I don't quite know how this is installed in you humans. If so, how do you shrink them? I don't quite understand the logistics behind this, but you'll have to explain it to me one day. Yes. Anyways, to continue. I lost my train of thought. Yes, the magical symbol. I have seen this in other interactions with human beings. I thought it may be beneficial to bestow you with this mushroom that you may use. And yes, that is something that I would much appreciate. I love my mushies very much. They have helped me with setup and everything to make this possible, to communicate with you. So they have been fabulous company, really. I thought I'd go through some notable abilities of mine. As mentioned, if I come from a very faraway place a very long time ago, I think you'd gather that I am indeed immortal. I do have the ability to shapeshift, as you have seen earlier, and I can cast some spells and some botanical communication in there, otherwise I wouldn't be able to communicate with my mushies. But yes, that's very, very important to communicate with my mushies in the forest. My favorite colors are purple and green, as you can see. They're very beautiful and I like them very much. And yellow. Yellow is a very happy color, and it's always nice to see when creatures roam through the forest and they have this beautiful yellow or orange swirling within. It's delightful, and that's why my favorite flowers are sunflowers. So yes, they're just so happy and they bring joy and happiness to the world, and I love sunflower fields. I would very much like to visit one in the human realm sometime. I think the best trees around are probably weeping willows or maybe oak trees. Well, I could not say that oak trees are my favorite after all. If my mother tree brought me to life, how could I not love oak trees? And weeping willows have a uncanny sense of humor. They're quite funny, and they're always looking so droopy, but they have a sense of sarcasm to them, which is quite amusing. I couldn't pick a favorite mushroom. I love all my mushies equally, so we will have no mushist views here. All mushies are welcome. I like sparkling honey. I'm not sure if you've ever had that. It's very difficult to come by the human realm, but I have found a place somewhere here that it does indeed sell sparkling honey, and it is wonderful. And lemon juice, sorry, watermelon juice. Getting ahead of myself. Although lemon juice is quite nice too. So really, anything fruity is delightful. But we yes, yes. And my favorite foods, I very much like edamame, beans. Beans are great. And nuggets. Squid nuggets are fabulous. I think here they may be called calamari or something along those lines. But I think the original name squid nuggets is much more appropriate for these tasty treats. And lost souls, that's where, I mean, mother gets all her nutrients, and we often share our meals. We love having a lovely dinner together, or sometimes we'll have a lunch. So yes, any cleanup that's required, we will absorb into the forest, and it is a wonderful bonding time with Mother Oak. Some dislikes of mine. I do not like creepy crawlies. They can stay in their own little homes, but I do not like when they intrude in one's personal space. They do not know boundaries. They're very, very rude sometimes. But sometimes you may get to know bugs that are very nice, like bees, as you can see from my likes below. Bees are fabulous creatures. They are very friendly and very humble. Another dislike of mine is running. I don't know why people run when you could just walk casually to a destination. It just seems like a waste of resources and energy. Just walk. Just walk, simply. As mentioned, you already know this very well. I love my mushrooms. They are the best things to exist. They have helped me greatly. I think one of the best things about getting to know the bees is they love to visit me here on Earth, and I have a yellow box that gets me from different locations. I think they're called cars, and bees always come and sit on my little yellow box, and I just love it when they come to have a conversation with me. They're always so welcome, and I just love them. Wonderful. Yes. To continue, I like nuggets. I like beans. I own a cat. I know many humans indeed own cats, and I have adopted one a few years ago, and she has been absolutely delightful. I love her. I wish I could make her live forever as but alas, I cannot, and then I will buy all the cats in the world. I will buy them all and love them equally and give them kisses and cuddles. And yes. Cats are beautiful creatures. Beautiful creatures. And tea. Yes, tea. Oh gosh. It's wonderful to wake up in the morning and to have a hot cup of tea. Even now I have a wonderful what is it here? Green tea. A green tea to quench my thirst when I get too nervous. I thought, what better way to get to know me with my music? I think a lot of humans here bond over the type of music that they listen to. So, of course, I had to include this. So some of the bands that I have grown up here on Earth with have been 3 Days Grace. I think they are my absolute favorites. I don't think there is a single song that I would not listen to. I believe they had a newer album release that I still need to catch up on, but I love their music very much so. I also used to listen to a lot of All Time Low and Placebo and Bring Me the Horizon and Pierce the Veil growing up, so I do enjoy a little bit of those here and there, especially on the way to my human duties. They are definitely good, what do humans say? Good bops. They are good bops. Another band that I have more recently in the past few years quite enjoyed is 1OK Rock. I do love songs that have more than one language. I think 1OK Rock has a good selection of different songs that I really enjoy. I guess the best part is I've got to see them, and I was really tempted to fly up on stage and have a little boogie with them. But alas, that is not, I think, appropriate human etiquette, so I enjoyed from the crowd below. I also very much enjoy Set It Off. They're not really in any order of preference. Another artist I quite like is Melanie. I love the lyrics of her songs. Some of them I quite relate to, and she has a vocal pitch that I can sing to quite easily, which is nice. And then sometimes you just need some beeps and boops. So I've popped Urban Step down there as a good background time filler. Anime or series or films that I very much like. Okay, so number one, this is very much, it is number one in every field. Arcane. I don't care if you have a different opinion. Arcane is top quality. There is no creation out there that is better than Arcane, and I will not accept any other answer. Arcane is it is beyond gold. My Dress Up Darling was quite good. I very much liked the main character, Marin. Yes, lovely girl. Her confidence is irradiating. I need to borrow some. It would be fabulous. Jujutsu Kaisen and Dead Man Wonderland. I do love some of those more action-filled, gory type as well. And of course the classics like Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away and The Last Unicorn. If those of you who are out there know, you know The Last Unicorn. Smendrick the Magician. He's the boy, the one and only boy. You know if you've watched The Last Unicorn. Toradora is a very cute love story. More romance films that has got me more into that genre. Blue Period, and as someone who is absolutely in love with the art world, I would highly recommend it for those who have a passion for creation and love arts. Really, I think I have not cried in many animes, but that one was one that hit home quite well. On the journey of watching is JoJo. I don't think I need to elaborate. If you're a JoJo fan, you know. You most certainly know. There are a few others that I've been watching. More recently, Spy Family has been coming out, so that is absolutely adorable. I love it. My friends have also recommended The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. That was quite entertaining. No Game No Life, quite a good one. I used to watch Adventure Time when I was younger. I should mention that I am generally referring to my human pages. I am trying to keep it human friendly. I'm also not that tech savvy, so I'm still learning a lot about the human realm, and this has been a wonderful way of learning about what humans do and all these other creatures living within the realm. I absolutely love it. Haiku. And Food Wars. They are both very addictive shows to watch. So if you haven't seen any of these, I'd highly recommend them all. Yes, games. Yes, this is probably what you're waiting for. You want to know what I'll be doing. So I am indeed a fan of Legend of Zelda. All of them, absolutely all of them. I love it. The game, the aesthetics, the story, and the music. I must say the music is absolutely the best music out there. Like, the game itself is surrounded by music, and it's such a large part of it. So I will actually be aiming to replay the very first game that got me into Legend of Zelda in the first place. It's a game that is often not very well liked, but that's alright. It's the Skyward Sword series. Can dislike it, but it has a special place in my heart. It's still just as good as any other of the games. I think it's just a matter of preference as to what one has started with and what is dear to their hearts. So that's what we'll be starting with, playing through, and I will endeavor to complete the whole game. I got very close to the end the first time, and then I think I think life got a little hectic on Earth. So I would very much like to start again. When I walked into that shop and saw it and bought it on whim, I will re-experience it all over again, and I hope that you can join me on that journey. Another game that I play very often is League of Legends. Now, hold it. I know what you're gonna say. But it can be fun if you play with friends and you have the right company and you mute all. Yeah, so I very much love the character design and the backstories and the amount of detail they put in all the characters, and that is why I love it so much. I love how much a heart and soul goes into the characters within the game. Even if the game could be a little bit better, I think it's still very fun to play. I love Pokemon. I absolutely love it. In saying that, I think I've only played one game. Don't come for me. I do want to play more eventually. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't played more. I think I just got to sit down and do it, really. I guess more growing up, I played a lot more Super Mario and Spyro, so they were the main things that I played when I was much younger. Mario Galaxy was the major one that I put many hours in and got, I think, almost all the stars. I think the speed comet stars were the scary ones that I never wanted to get. So yeah, definitely not fun. Anything that is timed makes me very anxious. Why rush when you have so many years to get through everything? There's no rush. There's no need for rush. Time is relative. Just got to enjoy the moment. No need to time anything. It's ridiculous. Yes. Anyways, I think a friend of mine got this game for me, Child of Light, and the art in this game was just beautiful game. I would definitely like to play that on stream sometime and share that with you. I will see how I'm going to schedule it in, but definitely it'd be something I would like to play and see through to the end. I have a bad habit of not playing games to the end, so maybe now that I have a reason to, I will do them more often. There was this one time I played this game called Alice Madness Returns, and it was awesome. So that's another game on my list. I've already got my work cut out for me, but that's good. It means you know that content is coming. Woot. Some other things that I do, I call this shapeshifting. I think here you humans call it cosplay. I very much enjoy shapeshifting into characters that I admire or have beautiful character designs. Just why wouldn't you want to become a character that you absolutely admire or love, or just maybe you just want to be them? So yes, shapeshifting, a wonderful hobby. If you haven't tried it out, definitely would recommend it. I do a little bit of painting here and there. I have been a little bit slack on the painting and the drawing hobbies, but I'll get there. It's a work in progress. It's something that I'm still learning, and I'll get there. My human form is very different from my natural form, so I'll get there. You know, it's many years of practice, and you get better. I think I'll get better. If I put my mind to it, just like you can do it, and so can I. I like sculpting. I don't actually do this very often, but I think it's very fun. And in that sense, I think I combine that more with doll customization. This is something one of my dear friends got me into during the Earth crisis that I shall not name. So it is basically like mini cosplay, and it takes much less time than making a full body cosplay, which is quite handy, and you get that satisfaction of creating something much quicker than hours and frustration of not knowing how to sew. But that doesn't really help you when you're going miniature. So often I will just try and find other ways, like gluing things together, because you can do that because they don't need to come apart. What was I trying to say here? Ah, yes, figure painting. A friend of mine also very much liked Warhammer, and so I have actually bought a few kits of this, and I gave it a test shot, and like the many hobbies that I do indeed have, I would like to get into that more and do some more projects with that. Get better at miniature painting. So that's another hobby I'd like to work on, and if I can share my experiences with you, maybe you can come along the journey with me as I learn how to miniature paint. I very much like music. I listen to a lot of music in my spare time. Lots of music there. I do enjoy singing, although I don't think I will sing for you. I'm too embarrassed for that. And I've also learned how to play the violin. I haven't played for a while, but it is a beautiful instrument, and I think it's always nice to express oneself through music. It is just a different form of creative outlet. So yes. If you don't play an instrument, I would highly recommend even picking up, I don't know, try DJing. I think it's definitely fun to mess around with different sounds and see what you can create. Yes indeed. So my goals with you are to, as I mentioned earlier, complete the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Hopefully we can get to the end. If not, you can pressure me to get there. So it's been a long time, and I'm out of practice, but I can't wait to go through it. Consistent streaming. Please don't hold me to this. I will do my best. But I will start off with Friday afternoons like today, and I'll be starting with one day, see how I go, and then hopefully I can build up on that. And I would very much like to in the future maybe do some art and craft streams. It would be awesome to show you how I make things, as well as to just chill and craft with you and create things together. So when I have the right gear and I have the right schedule put together, then definitely it's something that I'd like to be able to do with you. The more I stream, hopefully the more support I'll get from you all. So the release of emotes is on the list of things I'd like to do, hopefully in the not too near future. Maybe some new outfits when I have some time to mess around and create something new and fancy. And then a long-term goal of mine, if I ever get there, would be to create my own website. Maybe we could figure out what else I could put on there together, so that would be awesome. And of course, the most important part is just to have fun with you and just have an awesome time, and I really look forward to it. Ta-da! This is what you have to look forward to. These very cute squishy little emotes. Some of them will be animated. I think you can only get one animated at the start, but I have a few animated, so maybe you guys can pick which one you'd like animated. I'll probably post about it more when I get to that stage. But look at these cuties. I tried really hard to make sure that they're readily available by the time I debut, so now you get to have a good look at these cuties. I wanted to also credit all of the resources that I have put together. Creature of the Unknown created me. We thank the Origin Forest, otherwise I wouldn't be here today. And then all these fancy tools, the Vroid Studio and Procreate to do all the emotes, Soundtrap to make the cool music, some imagery from pixel art so I could have some cool backgrounds. Twitch, otherwise I wouldn't be able to talk to you at all. So big awesome thanks to Twitch. I'm gonna shout out Game Chops. They're an awesome source for getting royalty free music. And now you get to see my fabulous outfit that I have put together for the debut. I have these cute little socks that I have found, and this is the very cool dress that I have put together, and that's me. That's that's who I am. Hello, Rubeldoo. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous afternoon. What's my favorite plant? I think mushies. I think mushrooms top it off. I guess they're fungi, not plants, but they'll do. They'll do. I love my mushies too much, and I'm going to say that answer is acceptable in this scenario. That's an Insta guy. Hey, hi, how you doing? Hello, CJ. Hello, I can't say that. X Wiggly. Hello, Spiral Soul. Thank you all so much for coming to join me. It has been a very nerve-wracking experience, but I hope that it was entertaining for you, and my nerves didn't get in the way too much. And I guess it's my turn to slowly get to know you too. Oh, thank you. You did so good with the thank you. My nerves usually get the better of me, so I very much appreciate you sticking around through my mumbling. Oh, thank you for the follow. Evil in Japan Bunny. I was trying to think of something nifty that I could do, that I could go out with a bang, but alas, I think I'll just leave you with something of some simple words. I'm in the way. I can't see. I can't pronounce names. Series. I'm sorry. I probably butchered that so bad. Thank you so much. Here we go. A poem for you to reflect on. The night is dark and cold. A journey one must unfold. In a land that is uncontrolled, this story was not foretold. Lost in this maze of utter confusion, only to be guided to seclusion. I assure you this is no delusion, no mind to form a sound conclusion. A glimmer of light upon a trail, your mind is weak and your body is frail. At last a path you have unveiled, before at peace you must exhale. Thank you again everyone for joining me. I will probably be back tomorrow just to get things rolling. I'll be posting it on my Twitter what time I'm starting, and hope I can see you there tomorrow. I'm gonna aim for probably 12:30 Australian time, AEST, and we'll get Skyward Swords started. But thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you had a lovely time, and I look forward again to getting to know you. Bye!